All right, y'all. We live. We live. Hey, y'all. What's going on? How are you guys doing today? So
What up, fool? What's
we are
up?
here. It is a continuation. Well, this is the episode 3 of I Feel Like dot dot dot. However, it is a continuation of episode 2. Let me turn my camera on, y'all. Give me a second. It's a continuation of episode 2. Um,
Yes, y'all. We got updates and all that crazy shit. I called it out though. I just give myself a pat on the back.
Facts, facts, facts. See, I had no idea. Like that was my first time. Well, my mama had told me that a girl had got snatched, and then she showed me the little article, right? So then that's when I came home and I started the live. That's when I asked y'all about it. So
Mhm.
I wasn't up to date on. Oh, let me see. I wasn't up to date on. Oh shoot, I don't even got my webcam hooked up, y'all. So I might be a little blurry today, but sorry.
Girl,
Um,
you a little bright today, bitch. Do you see? Girl, you is like bright as hell. Turn the ring light down a little bit. There
better.
we go.
Okay.
You were glowing, girl. You were glowing a little too much. You almost
Am
went
I
past.
blurry?
No, we can see.
Okay, I know y'all can see me, but am I blurry?
Nah, you ain't that blurry. You actually pretty clear.
Oh, okay. Well, on my end, on my computer, it looks like a little blurry. But anyway, um, what I was gonna say was, this is the continuation of episode 2. In the
Mm-hmm.
end of episode 2, we discussed about what was going on, in the Carlee Russell. That was my first time actually digging into, actually seeing what was going on. So
With her trifling ass. Oh.
I can say that mm, Vibe called it out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Once again, y'all please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure y'all bring all y'all people into the live so we can talk about this.
Hey, yeah,
Art-
because a lot of people, TikTok influencers, Facebook influencers, IG influencers, a lot of big people had their say so in this
they gave their opinion.
before, during, and after this.
Hmm.
Like, she gonna go to jail, y'all. I believe she gonna go to jail. She gonna have to serve some time. It is you lied. That's obstruction.
Well, I'm gonna play this video.
You fake
Um,
the shit.
Vibe has a video for us, and then we gonna
I got a little
talk.
article slash snippet slash video. It's on People Magazine. You know People Magazine. They always get the little first little, you know. But anyway, go ahead. Go.
Hold on, I'm trying to show my screen.
What's up, Dwight? Welcome to I Feel Like episode 3. Over here with Neat and I am Ancestor Goddess, aka is a whole vibe. How are you doing? Welcome, brother. Welcome.
Yes, welcome on in, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to. Okay,
We
boom,
finna
boom.
talk about the hottest topic, hotter than uh Donald Trump's Alec Donald Trump's court hearing and all that shit. So y'all just come on in here. Grab a seat. We don't have no refreshments this time, okay? Catch us on
Please
the
make
next
sure y'all
episode
share the
for
live,
refreshments.
share, like, subscribe, send it to everybody you know. Okay.
Share the lie. You share the lie, you share the vibes.
Correct. And sorry if I'm a little blurry, y'all. I'm not using my webcam. I'm using my camera from my computer. It just looks like that on my end. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, see, next episode we're gonna have little sandwiches for our guests, little sandwiches, some little chips,
Okay,
and some
with some
grandma
margaritas,
cookies.
y'all.
Yeah,
Um,
with some grandma cookies and margaritas. See, this time, you gotta excuse us.
all right. So here is the article, y'all. Y'all can see my screen.
Yeah, I can see it. Hola. I don't trust that wine. Look like it got too much shit in it. But anyway.
Bye.
Carlee
Hi,
Russell, the
Dwight.
Alabama woman who mysteriously vanished after telling 911
Can
that
y'all
she
hear it?
saw a toddler walking alone along a
Mhm.
highway, sent 3 tweets within the hour before she disappeared. The 25-year-old first tweeted at 8:55 p.m., less than an hour before she called 911, writing, "Today was a great day. God be looking out, I'm telling you." 1 minute later, she tweeted, "Someone to tell you I love you and don't got a reason." Then at 9:19 p.m., she tweeted, "Yeah, I want a family now." About 15 minutes later, she mysteriously vanished, which sparked a search that lasted 49 hours until Russell reappeared at her parents' house Saturday night. Russell described a harrowing situation to police the night she returned home, telling detectives that she was kidnapped by a man and a woman after checking on the child she said she saw. She alleged that she was blinded by a man who she described as white with orange hair. She also told police that she was never bound or tied because her abductors said they, quote, did not want to leave impressions on her wrist. Detectives also took note of a small wound to her lip and a torn t shirt, as well as $107 stuffed into her right sock. Police say there are many questions left to be answered and allege that on the day Russell went missing, she researched online Amber Alerts, how to steal money from a cash register, a one-way bus ticket scheduled to depart the day she went missing, and also the movie Taken, which is about kidnapping.
Have you had the purified experience yet? Purified air conditioning provides.
All right, y'all. So I guess that is um what's going on with that. So I can say that Vibe called it out. Um,
Mhm.
I'm starting to believe that it definitely was for ransom money. Um, or either a cry for attention. Um, oh yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share it down. Okay, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to tell a friend.
To tell
Okay,
your cash your friends, bitch. Okay. We got bills to
that's
pay
the
too.
so um um you guys are more than welcome to comment, you know, and tap in on y'all opinion. I do think that I can bring more people in. So if anybody wanted to make their
Man, send that
um
hoe to jail for lying.
so, so okay, let's see. That's a couple charges there, right? So
Mhm.
you got misuse of 911. You have perjury on so probably multiple charges of perjury because you not only lied about a toddler, there's no telling what the story was after whatever
On
happened
side
from
and don't
between,
lie to the damn police.
right. I don't understand why you wouldn't think about if there wasn't a toddler on the side of the road, or if there was, why are you the only one calling in? Like, y- when you plan stuff, it a lot of times doesn't go according to plan.
Honey, she ain't thinking all the way
Especially
through.
And I'm still trying to understand, like, so did you have somebody in the car with you when you did finally pull over?
Hell
Um,
nah, she ain't had nobody. When nobody in the, they got an enhanced video where they enhanced the brightness of the video. And girl, she was the only one driving, bitch, and the only one in the car who.
okay, so there was a man. Okay, remember when we reviewed the last video, right? There was a
Mhm.
man on there that pulled over to the side of the road or something, right?
I ain't see nothing unless that
Did
was
she not have
police.
an interaction on the side of the road?
Shit, if she did it, probably with her boyfriend.
Okay, so where the fuck did she disappear to?
Shit, damn movies.
Who? What? No, honestly, where did she disappear to? Cause like now I'm confused. I'm so
No,
confused.
the damn for real.
How did
Like,
how
listen,
did she
listen.
disappear? Did she go in the woods? Did somebody had to come and
Hell
get her?
yeah, with her fucking with her robe and that $107 in her sock, bitch. She went across that damn field, caught a bus, somewhere else, sat there in that damn movie theater, eating her snacks and shit. Girl, it's a whole video of her getting snacks and shit out the car. Girl, it's you see, the media can only show you so much available footage. You know what I'm saying? Because this is still an ongoing thing. Because right now we at the point that we're okay, is they gonna throw the bitch in jail? Is she gonna get charged? Like what they finna do? Like it's literally like what they finna do.
Okay, so
Yeah, like she walked through that little forest area, walked through the backwoods, caught her little bus or whatever, went to the movie. I guarantee you, it's a whole video of her entering that movie theater with a robe on, some socks, and some money with some snacks in her hand. Like, bitch, you went and disappeared over 20 for $25,000, bitch. And there's real people out here, and there's real children out here who are actually missing, and they might not ever see their family again. And half of them probably don't even know if they family is still living at this point. And
okay,
then you
let's
got your mama up
see.
there looking stupid, got your daddy up there looking dumb diddy, like he don't know what the fuck going on. And you want to sit, and you as a mother want to sit here and have your child back. I understand, but bitch, every chance I get, I am whooping her ass in that fucking hospital. You understand me? Cause
So
I
the
didn't
thing
raise
about it
you like that.
is hold on. We have a comment. We have a comment. It states I saw a video about 1 hour ago. This YouTuber put out video of a skate route and trail she took. Y'all have to see it. Can you share the video and I'll play it, and then we can comment on it,
Hell yeah, I gotta see this, cause come on now.
or put the title of the video. Because I was gonna, I do have another 3 minute clip, y'all. Hold on, let me see. Let's see what this is about. Give me a second.
I mean,
Um,
after all them people that passing you by, bitch, somebody would have been on saw you snatched up by now.
right.
Your little happy ass over here with your snacks and your robe and shit. Then, and what killed me was, bitch, you pulled up to your house.
Right.
Like you,
Right.
like, like that's the main thing right there. Like you miraculously found your way back, bitch. You playing this shit out, but you ain't playing it out all the way through.
And if
Cause
you
now
want to
you
come
caught
up
up in
here,
all these fucking lies.
if you want to come up here and speak your truth, or speak your give your opinion, because I don't know if you saw, but this is titled "I Feel Like" episode. So basically, we just give
I feel
opinions
like
here
that bitch should have got
of
her
how
ass
we feel
whooped
about things
soon
that
as
are
she got
happening.
home. She should have
So
got
if
her
you want to
ass
come
whooped
up,
soon as she got home.
you can, and I'll play the video as well.
Ooh, baby.
Um,
Soon as you
let's see.
me.
Share
Like girl,
screen.
you don't send us you don't send us back when we trying to go forward. Us as a black community, us as women all together. Hold on, y'all. Somebody at my door.
Devereaux. I'm inviting you to attend my brand new 2-hour live masterclass. And I'm about to show
Was a woman abducted, or did she make everything up?
Hmm.
Police are now investigating a woman's claims after her
Come on.
disappearance sparked a national search. What started as a terrifying missing person case quickly became a potential setup. Carlee Russell first went missing in Alabama on July 13th. According to authorities, the nurse had contacted 911 after she reportedly saw a lone child on the side of the road. After her call to 911, Carlee phoned her brother's girlfriend to notify her of the situation. Carlee's mother, Talitha Russell, shared, "My son's girlfriend heard her asking the child, 'Are you okay?' She never heard the child say anything, but then she heard our daughter scream."
I am on Interstate 459, and there is a kid just walking by themselves.
When authorities arrived, there was no sign of Carlee, and they immediately launched a missing person investigation. The Hoover Police Department began alerting the media about Carlee's disappearance, and the case gained national attention. Not only was it picked up by national news networks, but it was also all anyone could talk about on social media. People prayed and hoped that Carlee would return home safe and sound. Well, in approximately 48 hours, Carlee miraculously reappeared at her parents' home, according to People. Authorities were dispatched to the home, and Carlee was taken to the hospital to be evaluated. Once released, she returned to her parents' home. But the question remains, what happened during the 48 hours she was missing? There are inconsistencies in Carlee's story that have made it seem like this was all a potential setup. Hoover Police Chief Nick Durzis held a press conference on July 19th, where he revealed details of Russell's search history in the days leading up to her supposed disappearance. Durzis shared that, on July 11th, Russell searched, "You have to pay for an Amber Alert or search." She also looked up one-way bus tickets from Birmingham to Nashville with a departure date of July 13th, the day she went missing. Durzis added that Russell also searched for Taken on July 12th, a movie all about a young woman getting kidnapped. Said searches obviously called Russell's claims into question, and many are upset that this whole thing could potentially be a hoax.
We've asked to interview Carlee a second time, but have not been granted that request.
Aside from Russell's search history, several other factors have raised concerns that this may not have been a missing person case after all. One aspect that captured the attention of the authorities is the supposed toddler in the case. According to Fox 5 Atlanta, Russell initially exited her car because she saw a toddler walking on the side of the road. Although Russell vividly described the child, authorities aren't so sure the toddler ever existed. According to ABC News, Hoover police have not located the reported child in the case. They found no evidence that a toddler was present, and they received no additional calls about a toddler walking down the interstate. And if you thought this was the last of the questionable aspects in this case, you'd be wrong.
As we've been unable to verify most of Carlee's initial statement made to investigators.
Everyone's made a quick Target run on their way home from work, and so did Carlee Russell on the day of her disappearance. It's not strange that the nurse decided to make a pit stop at the store, but what is strange is that none of the items she bought were found with her when she disappeared. According to AL.com, Hoover police revealed that Russell stopped for snack food at the store, but those items were not found with her vehicle or with her cell phone and wig when she disappeared. This raised more questions about the potential abduction because many believed those items should have been found at the scene. Despite all the inconsistencies and concerns, police will continue their investigation to determine what happened to Russell when she went missing. And although police aren't sure she was kidnapped, Russell's family is sticking to their story. When speaking with WBRC, Carlee's mother told the outlet, "Carlee has given detectives her statement, and hopefully they are pursuing her abductor." Talitha clearly indicated that her daughter had been kidnapped, but nothing has been confirmed by authorities.
All right. So let me turn this one on.
Oh my God.
We are going to play the one from, was it JLR updates? JLR investigates. And then the video, secret escape trail and tunnel.
Jonathan Lee Riches investigates. Everyone needs to watch this video right here. I'm going to show you exactly where Carlee Russell's red Mercedes was found at I-459, right there at the Hoover exit 10 sign. And right next to where her vehicle was found was a trail that I found that takes you to a tunnel that goes under.
What? This is wild.
The interstate, under Interstate 459. Watch this video right here. Wow.
What? I am weak.
All right, so right before this sign right here, this Hoover sign, half mile to Hoover exit 10, there is a trail. There's a trail that goes down. Now, I haven't went down that trail, but I am out here. She coasted, and then stopped right around here. Flash, but there is a trail. There's a gully go down there, and then there's a trail, as you see. So now I haven't seen any other types of trails over here. Let's check it out. This is the general area. I mean, it starts going down a hill. What's going on here, people? To me, that trail there is very suspect. So I'm actually going to walk down this trail and see where it goes, because it's quite possible that the car stopped here right by this sign and Carlee went down this trail. Quite possible. Where's this trail go? Definitely a trail. And then it turns into like a concrete. Look at this. See, it's a trail. Wow. Right by that sign is a trail. I am out here looking into this. Could this have been the escape route of Carlee? Could this have been the escape route? It goes right up here to right where that sign is, Hoover, half mile, exit 10. She was parked right by there. Could have this been the escape route? Looks like, see, it's like people probably know about this. We'll see where it goes. We'll see where it ends up.
What y'all thinking so far? Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. What y'all thinking so far? Cause this is wild. This is wild. Okay.
Yeah, it goes in back of a house. Wow. We're going to keep going. There's houses back here. Oh, wow. It goes even to a bigger trail. It's like an escape route. And there's fences there to homes. Oh, wow. Look what we got here. We got a tunnel. Got a tunnel.
Absolutely craziness. It's mind blowing. It's definitely mind blowing. And it makes me wonder, like, okay, I know this is in Alabama somewhere. Um and y'all don't laugh at me, but is this like the Underground Railroad here or something? Like what is really going on here? Like I am blowed right now. Okay? Blowed. It's crazy.
We got pipes. Look at this. Fencing there, houses back there, but you got fences. Look what we got here. We got a drainage tunnel that goes all the way on the other side of the interstate. Look at this. It goes all the way down. Definitely, there's not much water. Definitely somebody could, like, here, let me just go down a little bit. I can definitely walk. If I want to go all the way to the end, I can definitely go. There's just hardly little trickles of water. That will take you onto the other side of the.
Honestly, y'all, if this was her escape route, she's done this before. Because, like, who would feel comfortable coming on this, like, just pulling on the side of the road? You know what I'm saying? Leaving your car, your, like, all of that. Or maybe that's why she called the police. Maybe that's why she called the police saying it was a toddler there so that her 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 car and stuff like that wouldn't get stolen. I mean, that's something possibly that we can think about here. Also, like I said, that's she would have had to have done this before, guys, because who in their right mind, first of all? Like nobody wouldn't get me to like nobody wouldn't be able to talk me into doing all that without actually either being there to guide me or showing me the route one time without, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then it was dark at that. Like, make it make sense. But let's go. This is crazy. Hold on. She must had a flashlight that night. Must have. I mean, it wasn't like midnight, but it was at like 8 or 9 o'clock at night, right? So I'm with you, Dwight. I'm with you. But either way it go. Oh well, cause yeah, they said that she left her phone, right? She didn't have her phone, right? And then I wonder how far that escape route is from her actual house, or how far that, you know what I'm saying, that particular trail thing is from her actual home. Because you walked back to your house. I feel like you could have possibly got the police involved because you were going to take that route right there, possibly. And you didn't want your car to get stolen, or maybe you didn't want it to you didn't want someone to think that something happened to you, because how, like, I don't know. I don't know what y'all think. Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. Tell me what y'all think.
Interstate, and then this goes up this way. So this is very interesting. Right here, there is some flyers left here. There is some flyers left here for Carlee Russell. So people were in this area, and there is a tunnel. I'm going to take you onto the other side of the tunnel. We're going to go. We're going to go on the other. I'm going to walk it. I'm going to walk this other side of the tunnel. All the way on the other end is the interstate. I am going under I 459 right now. Going all the way under. Anyone could go all the way under through this tunnel. Anyone. And there's just very limited water. I feel. Now, right now, I'm probably in the middle of the interstate. Anyone could have a flashlight. You don't necessarily need a flashlight, and I'm not really ducking. I'm not really ducking. But what is on the other side?
Y'all heard that, y'all? He
That's what
said,
we
don't
need
need
to
a
figure out.
flashlight.
Where did Carlee Russell go? Where did Carlee Russell go?
Oh shoot, I was talking on mute, y'all. I hate when I do that. Okay, I was saying that I agree with you, Dwight. She was very clever. She was very, very, very clever. Because it's 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time right now. I'm in Florida. So if this was happening at 9 o'clock or anywhere around that time, it was nowhere near how light. You see how you can see light at the end of that tunnel right there? You can see light right here at the end of the tunnel. So with that being said, it was nowhere near 9 o'clock when he was doing this walk. And not only that, this incident had already happened, right? So it's kind of crazy how, like, I wonder what kind of I'm like, what else she bought with those snacks? What else whenever she stopped at Target or wherever she stopped at to get those snacks, what else did she get? Cause that's kind of crazy. Like that's just kind of crazy to me. But anyway, here we go.
Mystery. JLR investigates out here figuring this mystery out. Mystery. Almost there. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Looks like we'll see what happens on this other side. Almost there, everyone. All right, made it across. What's going on over here? What is this? Now I just want to show you that the interstate is up there. Now, just to show you, I just want to go back up here just to show you. This looks like water runoffs and concrete. Oh, no, actually, now I'm in the middle of the interstate. So that is the southbound lane. And then you go under again. And that is the northbound lane. So I just want to show you real quick. Going up here, I'll just show you that clearly someone could walk through the woods here. But this is the other side of the interstate coming up. These are like sophisticated drainage spots. Let me just show you where I'm at when I get up here. And she could have very well just ran across the street and avoided this tunnel. So the sign is right there. That's the sign. That's the sign where I started at. So this is the other side. Right over there. And then there's the exit right up there, exit 10. What's going on here? Now it's possible, car right there, that instead of going under the tunnel, which I just did, that she could have ran across here and went down here. Hit this concrete and then worked her way down to this elaborate tunnel system. knowing that this is all here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you on, even go on to the other side. Now, going to go under the tunnel in the northbound lane and see what the other side takes us and where this goes. But the car, coincidentally, is found right here in this area, right off where tunnels go under the interstate. I don't know, people. Sounds to me this could be the reason why we haven't seen any other vehicle and surveillance. All it takes is maybe a flashlight or just follow the concrete. I'm sure it's pitch black out here at night. So back down here, that will take you back over. I'm actually going to go this way and see what we get. And see what we get. Slippery. So here we go once again. Tunnel. Now that one sounds like there's water. I don't know if I'm going to go that one. Sounds like a lot of water, but we'll see. I hear what sounds like a bunch of water. Dark and scary back here, trying to find answers. I hear a bunch of water pouring. Oh, it looks like it goes down, like a waterfall. Yeah, this thing goes down at this point. But there's the other side. Now, also, she could have came out here instead of going under this tunnel again. I'll show you. Coming back out. Pretty much my shoes are wet, so I'm just gonna. Very well possible that then she, instead of going under here, went this way. Now I'm in the center and follow the concrete up. I'm gonna see where this takes me. Retracing the steps of Carlee. Did she walk away on foot? That is the question. What I'm about to do is approach the northbound lanes of I-459. And here it is. Now I'm going to cross over the road as soon as the traffic clears to show you. Maybe there's another. I guess, again, this is for storm runoff. Was she waiting here was a car waiting for her? Vehicle? That is a good question too. As soon as traffic clears here, and it's very, very busy, I'm going to try to attempt to go across and see where I can find. As soon as I can get across. I don't think I'm going to be able to cross, so I'm going to have to try to get on that other side some other way. It's just too much traffic. It just keeps coming and coming and coming. I'm sure it wasn't like that at night at all. I try my best to cross. I'm going to go back down, and I'm going to go back on the other side of the interstate. Work my way back down here. This is wild, people. Elaborate escape routes, for sure. For sure. This would be the medium of this interstate. And based off that flyer that we saw, I'm assuming they went through here. You would think they would have to. All right, so we're going to go right back to where the other side, and I'm going to continue to follow the trail that way, parallel, going south, where exit, and probably end up by exit 10. So we're going to go back through this tunnel. Very cool back here. Almost out, everyone. Almost out. All right, so we're back onto the side where her car was found. Back out. Woo! That's tough. See this trail, or this tunnel takes you all the way on the other side of the interstate. Up there is where her car was found, right up here. So let's go this way now. As you see, neighborhoods, but they're fenced. So I doubt that, well, who knows what route she went, but did she go this way? Did she continue to follow this trail, which I'm going to take you? And that sign said a half mile, so this could be a half mile along this trail. We will see where this goes. We'll see there's a hole in the fence here. So it's very possible someone she could have went out here, goes in back of somebody's, but you can clearly go and you see neighborhoods, houses, streets. So that's possible. Go out that way. I'm just wondering if all the locals around here know about these concrete trails back here, or did she just find this by chance by jetting into the woods and seeing this? That's a possibility too. Now this splits here. We'll see where this goes. Now I'm parallel to these houses. Yeah, so possible. I'm going to go up this trail here because this ends here, but there's fences here. So I'm going to go up this trail that I saw right here and see where this takes me. Might take me up to the exit 10. Stay with me, everyone. We're trying to find escape routes. Oh, this is still concrete. I know, yeah, it's still concrete. This is still concrete too, so these are, she come up through here. Carlee walked this way, back down. This is going to the direction of her parents' home. They're about 4 miles away. But you think at night when this happened, she at least has hours, if not the whole night into the 13th, into the 14th, till daylight to more or less get away, because I don't think that authorities put out infrared and things like that to try to find her. Now it gets kind of tricky here. It does get tricky. Let me go this way. Try to see if I can get around it. I'm working my way to that exit. I guess I'll just go parallel to the fence, which is over here. Work my way up. Could she have walked through these trails? Walk through the woods here. I'm also looking at the same time for any evidence of Cheez-Its, any evidence of toilet paper, black robe. Where could that black robe be? Is the black robe around? Interstate is right up there. I'll just stay close to the fence. It's clearer here. Okay, so there is bottles. Looking for a robe, for Cheez-Its. Did she hang out around here for the night?
I'm gonna pause right there and ask for thoughts so far. Yeah, she definitely pulled the Harriet Tubman. Uh, uh, and found the Underground Railroad somewhere. But what are the thoughts so far?
She I believe that all this wasn't just planned so easily. It had to be somebody else because you couldn't do
Facts.
all that shit by yourself. So with
Facts.
that being said, all this
I
for
agree.
money and for attention and like, I mean, granted, you know what I'm saying? You probably smart and intelligent person, but for you to find your way without premeditating this and having some help along the way, yeah, you pulled a stunt, bitch. I owe you an ass whooping. How about that?
Yes,
Cause
the
when your
whole
mama
America
threw
do,
that shit and your daddy threw that shit,
and the rest of America too, who felt sorry for your ass.
we owe you an ass
I
whooping.
just want to know, do you have any good reason? Like, what's your reasoning for? What's your reasoning? Like that's all I want to know. What's your reasoning? Was this like a big joke to you? And once again, y'all, I'm gonna always put my disclaimers out there.
Is it over a nigga? Is it over a nigga? Cause ain't no way. I mean, either he got money or he got a nice dick. It's one of the two. It can't be both. Nah. Cause this sound like some I'ma do this cause my boyfriend don't want to talk to me. And I told him I want a baby. And he said he don't want no kid. The thought of love make you do some crazy shit. As you can hear what I just said, the thought of being in love makes you do some crazy shit. I still owe your ass with me, boo. Boo, I owe your ass with me, boo. Cause you gonna be boo-hooing, cause bitch, I'ma slap the fuck out of you. Just because you had good enough sense to not even do this shit.
The white says that she lost her mind completely.
Yeah, of course you
I
did.
agree. And once again, y'all see, don't forget the searches. Don't forget the her Google searches, what she's been searching for the past what before
You
she
trying to get
even
lost
pulled
on
the whole
purpose. Cause
right,
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. As soon as the right kind of people snatch your ass up, oh, you ain't going back. You ain't walking back home. If you're not careful, you're gonna end up in the body bag. Cause you just played with your life.
right. And then this my thing. Who all did you guys like who all actually like did you like and then you involved the baby? You said a baby was involved? Like what did you want them to get to your car immediately or something? I'm confused here. I'm really confused here. I'm confused here cuz what was this for? And I can't like I want to know, is it for attention? Was it for attention? Because you could have gotten attention in many different ways. Was this a joke to you? Was it a prank? Was it a prank? I'm gonna finish playing this video, y'all. Y'all, oh, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. We will be talking about all real life situations. We we're coming up with the schedule of, well, not really a schedule, but more so of when we can actually, go live, and I'm gonna have topics and things like that together about things going on around the world. I, per se, myself, me and Vibe, we actually look at a lot of the court cases that go on. So I'll be playing a lot of those. But let's finish this video and then we will further talk. But make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share it down. If y'all want to, y'all can definitely turn on those post notifications because we will be back. Okay.
Goes back to this concrete. Water. It channels water. Probably a lot of poison ivy here. And ticks. I'll work my way up. Where did Carlee go? She come through the woods. Looks like I'm getting close to this exit ramp up here. You see trucks going by. Looks like I got a field coming up. Some sort of field. Yeah, it looks like a field. The sign says exit 10. See? I wonder if authorities searched out over here in this field. Possibly. So there's still this fence. There's a fence. There's a sign up there that says Preserve Parkway. Right there. With a fence. Exit should be right up here. We'll see. I don't know. What do you think? Then we reach a bridge. Now I'm getting off over here at this bridge. Traffic coming. Can you see that? I don't know. I think by the time you get here, it's been 15, 20 minutes. And we're approaching the Hoover sign. Target up there. But she didn't go to that Target. She didn't go to that Target. She went to the Target about 10 miles up the road. Curious about is that tunnel that went that way under the interstate in the woods on the other side. Because once you get off exit 10 here, you got to cross over that way and go up a few blocks to our street. So maybe possibly she went through that tunnel, even if she had to step down at that waterfall part, which didn't look like it was more than a foot, and continue to cross over. And I wonder on that side where those trails eventually lead to. It's a mystery, people, and I'm out here in the field investigating. Exit 10. Jonathan Lee Bridges Investigate. Subscribe to my channel, like, hit the notification button. I am on I-459 investigating the Carlee Russell case. We will talk soon. Stay tuned.
All right, that's very interesting, guys. To me, that's a very interesting piece of info. Um, that shouldn't be overlooked because I mean, honestly, if this was planned, where did she go? Which way did she go? How did she like? Honestly, if she didn't get in another car, where did she go? Where did she go? Sorry, y'all. I ain't want to crunch in y'all ear, but I still want to know more details. I still feel like there's something missing, y'all. Let me see if I can find something else. Hold on.
With the DTG G4, you can make custom tees, totes, hoodies, towels, and so much more.
She's the woman who spearheaded the search for Carlee Russell, the 25-year-old nursing student who claims she was kidnapped. When Angela Harris first heard news reports about Carlee's disappearance, she felt she had to take action. Her own daughter was abducted and murdered 4 years ago. Here she is talking to Carlee's parents during the height of the search in Hoover, Alabama.
I did not want her family to have to go through the pain of what we're going through, so many other families are going through.
But everything changed with the bombshell press conference held earlier this week when police questioned just about every aspect of Carlee's story, including her claim that she pulled over after spotting a toddler in diapers.
What is he wearing?
It's a white t-shirt, and it doesn't look like he has any pants on. It looks like a diaper.
Police say there's no evidence the toddler ever existed. Cops also revealed Carlee's internet searches in the hours leading up to her disappearance raised lots of suspicions.
You have to pay for an Amber Alert was searched. A search for the movie Taken, a film about abduction.
What was your reaction when you heard, probably for the first time, police say she had searched for Taken? She was looking up Amber Alert information.
Really, to be honest, I'm shocked. That's the best way I can describe how I feel right now. I'm just speechless.
You put your all into searching for her. Do you feel duped by her?
I feel heartbroken and sad for a lot of different reasons. But I wouldn't do anything different than what I did.
Are you angry?
I'm not angry. A lot of people are, and rightly so. But I'm so happy Carlee is alive. I do want to say that because I thought she wasn't.
Thank you and good afternoon for you all coming today. You know, 6 days ago, our
Did you know that you could get $50,000 to over $150,000 of investment capital at zero?
We finally have a major update and some concrete information from police in Hoover, Alabama, as it relates to the Carlee Russell case. Remember, this all started last Thursday when Carlee Russell went missing in Hoover, Alabama. She was driving at night, called cops to say that she saw a toddler walking alongside the freeway. She pulled over, called her family to tell them the same story, and then she disappeared.
Hi, I am on Interstate 459, and there's just a kid just walking by themselves. Oh, hold on. Where am I supposed to?
Cops showed up. There was no sign of Carlee. There was no sign of this kid. A massive search got underway. The story got national attention, and on its face, it sounded like a straight-up abduction. It sounded like human trafficking. It was very scary. And then about 48 hours later, she shows up on foot at her parents' house, seemingly out of nowhere. And even before the police came out today, people had a lot of questions. There was a lot of suspicions. People felt like the facts of this story were not lining up. And now the police are sort of saying, yes, that is in fact the case, at least from our point of view right now, too. Here's a big thing. The chief of police in his presser today said they have looked at her phone records, and through the help of federal law enforcement, they have found internet searches of hers that they say are very, very suspicious.
On July 11th at 7:30 a.m., the term, "You have to pay for an Amber Alert" was searched. On July 13th at 1:03 a.m., the day of her disappearance, the term, "How to take money from a register without being caught" was searched. On July 13th at 2:13 a.m., the day of her disappearance, the term Birmingham bus station was searched. On July 13th, 2:35 a.m., a search for a one-way bus ticket from Birmingham to Nashville was conducted with a departure date of July 13th. On July 13th at 12:10 p.m., a search for the movie Taken, a film about abduction, was conducted.
Based on their one interview with her, she says that she was in fact kidnapped by a man with orange hair who snatched her from the woods, pulled her into a car with another woman that she says she did not see but heard. She claims that they held her captive for a couple days. They stripped her down. They took photos of her. They were feeding her snacks and whatnot. And that along the way, she was somehow able to escape and made her way home. Again, they say they want to talk to Carlee more to get more information about what she claims happened. But they're saying at this point that Carlee and her family have not made her available for further comment. They say they've tried respecting her privacy, letting her recuperate, letting her rest in the wake of what she says is a traumatic event. But their patience is running thin. They want to talk to her soon. And they even told her we were going to go with this presser today unless you come out and talk to us. She hasn't done that. They came out with the presser. And I got to say, on the face of it, it sounds very suspicious. And the public seems to agree.
Freedom. Freedom is why I love doing a part.
Facts. The secrets are coming out. No wonder she had toilet paper and snacks with her. Or hey, what else she had with her? A flashlight? What else she had? Because it was dark. How she was gonna see to go up under a tunnel, y'all? Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
That bitch went camping. Oh,
Bye. I'm fucking weak. So you say she went camping. I'm still with you on the ransom money thing.
yeah, it was all for money. It was somebody called it in and said, "Hey,
Dave Chappelle warned us about Carlee Russell
Everyone
incident.
has been keeping up with the case of Carlee Russell, the 25-year-old Alabama woman who went missing for 48 hours last week after reporting seeing a toddler walking along the highway. During the search, police saw no signs of the toddler or an abductor, which has led to some doubting her story, including Candace Owens, who questioned if the missing toddler was still out there, as well as the potential kidnapper. On Monday, Owens will release an episode of her podcast talking about the ongoing investigation and called it, "Is Carlee Russell the female Jussie Smollett?" In response to the questions Carlee is receiving, her family has come out and asked to be respectful of her situation without jumping to conclusions. Today we have our company hype and
They pointed something out, y'all. I didn't even think about Jesse Smollett. Wow.
analyst Danielle Miller Capone and Pierre in studio to give their thoughts and reactions. But first, I do want to play a clip really quick. It is actually a clip of Dave Chappelle and his Killing Me Softly 2000 stand-up special, and I want to come back and get your reaction. Let's take a look.
You only see this in the worst neighborhoods. Remember, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I look out the window. It was a fucking baby standing on a corner. The baby didn't even look scared. He was just standing there. He said it made me sad, really. You know, because I wanted to help the baby. I was like, I don't trust you either. I'm sorry. Click. Click. The old baby on the corner trick, eh? I'm not gonna fall for that.
Now, Danielle, I'm going to pass it over to you for Borderline, but I do want to say some people are saying and using this as a warning or a prediction of what we're seeing in this case. So for Borderline, can you give us the updates?
So for Borderline, the story is really getting interesting in terms of how quiet kept the family is now being on particular keywords such as abductor, kidnapper, and of course they're just asking you to respect the time of the investigation and not speculate. But it's just certain, they do interviews that they did an interview this morning. But it's just keywords that they're being very quiet upon. And they're saying, she had to fight physically and mentally for 48 hours. And that's all that they're saying. And that's what's really more intriguing about this case, and continues to add speculation to it. But I want to first take a moment and look at this Dave Chappelle clip. And what makes icons who they are is the fact that their music, their jokes are timeless. And we're seeing that in this situation. So I first want to ask Capone and Pierre, what are their thoughts about the joke and how it's playing out right now in real time in 2023?
It's a reality. It's a reality of just different things that people do to actually get you out the car. it's been going on for years, and a lot of people have fell for that trick.
Yeah, yeah. And that's why it's something that's so, because let's be honest here, as a female, if I see a toddler walking, and Symphony, you can also chime in if you want to as well. If I see a toddler walking on the side of the road, I will stop. That's my motherly instinct. I'm going to stop. And that's what makes it the perfect component of trying to kidnap a female, because the female will stop. She will stop because that's just what's in us. So Symphony, Pierre, what do you guys have to say about it?
All right, I call BS from the rip. And I'm gonna say this for why I'm saying this. Too many women are really being kidnapped. They're really being kidnapped and done stuff too, and we haven't found some of these people. For her to say that, like I said, why we have the empathy for her, but where's the empathy for the child that's out there? Well, anybody yelling for that child, looking for that child, searching like crazy for that child? If it's so true, if you believe her and her story, then why aren't we believing that the child should be out there? If she's not lying, we should have a search, and like thousands of people should be out there searching for a child that she saw that was kidnapped, was on the side of the road. But some kind of way we dismiss that. Now we're all focused on all for her and her. But where's the child thing? And so to me, I think it's too many times real people get kidnapped, especially black women get kidnapped, and ain't no time to be playing these games like Jussie Smollett did. There's no time to play these games. And she's quiet now. I mean, what really? Really, she's quiet now. And I know people going to yell, well, the police say that. No, the police are not believing her. She's being quiet because she don't want to get caught up in some more lies. That's what I'm looking at. So I don't believe it.
Yeah, I'm definitely on the other side of it. I don't think there's enough evidence to come out for me to claim that she's not telling the truth. Because too many times I've seen situations where kids are used as bait, whether that's like, oh, I'm homeless and I need help, and they use the kids to bring you in, to will in on your emotions. For me, I don't know if the baby was abducted. This can be a family that has a baby that uses them. That's a part of this process. We know that sex trafficking is real. That is a real thing that happens. You look in the back, or you hear stories at Walmart of these 18-wheelers that house all these people in their trucks, in their tractors, and they have to find a way to get them in. So I'm not saying that the case is BS. It definitely, leaves a lot of questions open-ended questions, and I do have some, but I'm just going to wait to see how it plays out before I call BS. As you say, I do agree. Too, it's over 64,000 Black women that are missing. That is real. But a lot of times, too, we're also not believed. So I don't know. Yeah, that's my thought. And Dave Chappelle is a freaking genius. He's amazing at what he does. And like you said, it's when you become an icon, you can just create moments that are timeless and so truthful. And yeah, Danielle, as a woman, I would probably be drawn to get out of the car, but I probably wouldn't. I would probably pull up and just stay in the car like, all right, I'm gonna keep my eyes on the kid. And but let me ask Capone, let me come to you. How would you respond? If you're in that situation and something, emotionally draws you to get out of the car, or whatever the case is, how would you respond? Because I do think this is a learning lesson. Regardless, it is a learning lesson. Capone?
Right. Like you said, I would probably pull up. I don't think I would get out the car. I would just see if the parents come around or try to make sure that the baby's safe and not running in the streets. But I don't think I would get out. I just see set up all the way around.
Yeah. Pierre, let me bring you in. What do you think if you're in the situation? How would you respond?
From that video, there was a lot of cars that drove by.
Yeah.
No one else saw the baby but her. That's fabulous. I don't know how that happens, but they weren't speeding, going 100 miles an hour. They were slowing down. Traffic was not going that fast. Her lights were flicking. And she was out there and she was grabbing a kid and whatever. I just see, are we saying no one else cares but that's the sister, right? So only the sister cares when the kid's out there. No white people care, no Asian people care, no other Black people care. Just her is the only caring person when something like that happens.
I think there are a lot of questions, but again, I'm not just gonna call BS just based on the small, because even the video that we did see, it's not a full video of her pulling over. There's a part that you see the first part of her pulling over, then it cuts off, and the next thing you see the cops coming. So to me, there's just too much evidence for me to say BS too many times, especially as a Black woman who has experienced, oh, hey, I went through this, but because it doesn't make sense to you, you don't believe me. I'm not going to say, oh, BS on you because it's not making sense to me. Well, I will say there are things that don't make sense, but I'm not going to call BS.
But you can make anything make sense. If you can always say, I can find anything, any story you can twist to make it work for you. Like I said, where is the empathy for the child? Now, somebody can say, well, it's maybe a fake child. Maybe they put the child. You make anything you want to work. Make anything work. You know,
I think there are
so the kidnapper, she's fighting the kidnappers while the baby's out there. What's the baby doing while she's fighting the kidnapper? They holding her, they punching her, a whole bunch of people.
I'm not opposed to people having questions, but I'm just not.
I know you're not gonna say BS.
Yeah,
I'm not asking you to say BS.
BS.
I'm not asking you to say it's BS. I'm standing on my square.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it BS. I'm not asking you to do it.
So how would you?
Right.
Like if you no, not in the, obviously not specifically this, but if you do see a kid, like how would you respond?
I'd pull over. You damn right. I pull a child on the middle of the freeway. I'd pull over. I'd deal with it. Yeah. Yes, I would to try to help that child. Yes, I would. I have no problem with that. Yeah. And
Danielle, let me ask. And I'll let you chime in as well, Danielle. But your thoughts as well. How would you respond?
I would pull over. Now the thing is, here's the difference with the climate temperament between different countries. When I watched the video and I saw how many persons were on that freeway, I was like, "Whoa, ain't nobody stopped? Nobody stopped before her for the child again." But Pierre, hold on, wait. I'm not dismissing the woman's story. I'm gonna wait to see how things play out first.
I'm not asking you to change the story.
Right. But I was like, nobody stopped here in the Bahamas. Because we're an island, we're a close-knit community. If anybody sees a child on the freeway, they're going to stop. They're going to stop. They're going to ask questions. They're going to ask, who your parent is, what your last name is. And eventually it's going to lead to either them calling the police or somebody's going to know who you belong to in the area. Like literally that's how it is. And for me, what I also questioned was all those cars on the highway, nobody saw somebody pull out the car or somebody take her. Like, again, that's the difference in climate here. We nosy. We go look.
Yeah, y'all care and we don't. Americans don't care.
What's going on? But again, that's the difference in climate. We're a very loving people naturally. So it's just very interesting to me watching that video, seeing all those cars on that highway, because I thought it was a dirt road, as I'm sure so many other persons thought at the beginning. I didn't think all them cars was on the highway at first. So when I saw that, I was like, wow. But again, I agree with everybody. Even though we're a close-knit community, I might pull on the side, but just ain't getting out of the car. I can roll my window down. I can ask you a couple questions. I'm gonna call the police, and then that's how I'm gonna carry on with that conversation. I'm putting no child in my car either.
So a toddler can't, a 3-year-old can't really answer the questions you want to answer. To be honest with you, you might have to go out and get that kid. You just say, "Hey, little baby, how you doing? Hi, okay, where your mommy? Hey, bye bye. You ain't give me the answers I need. I got to leave."
It's a scary time because you're afraid. It's crazy that your mind even has to go to, if I pull over to help this kid, could I be being trapped? Could I? And I know you laughed about Americans not caring. But even in the sense of like when you see people, what was that in New York when the guy was being choked out on the train station, everybody just pulled out their phones. And, it is a climate. I don't know if it's just this new generation of the internet or, what it is, but most times people do kind of just stand by and, as they say, mind their business. Personally, for me, I'm definitely one to I be in all the business. If I see somebody pulled over, I'm definitely looking. So it is the times that we're in. But her family did respond, as Danielle mentioned. So I want to take a look at that clip and come back and get you all's reaction. Let's take a look.
What did you do when you saw her?
We tried to hug her as best we could, but I had to stand back. She was not in a good state. So we had to stand back and let medical professionals work with her.
And can you tell me what happened Saturday night?
Anything leading to the case itself, we can't discuss. She's having to deal with the trauma of people just making completely false allegations about her.
Do you believe that there's an abductor still out there?
Absolutely.
And when I talked to you all on Saturday, you also said your daughter is a fighter and she would find a way back to you.
She found her way back to us. However, we can't discuss the details of that.
Now, before diving into the reactions that we're seeing online, Pierre, I'll come to you first. What's your reaction after seeing the family's response?
Mental illness is real. It really is. But people suffer from that all over. They've done all kinds of stuff. There was a story, a guy in Belgium who faked his own death because his family didn't love him enough. And he came up in a helicopter to the funeral. People do crazy stuff. But let's call it what it is. If that's what it is, what it is. I mean, if you're going through mental illness and you're doing crazy stuff, stuff that was not normal, then let's talk about it. Let's get that person that help that they need. But but for me to go along with the BS of it, like for a while, people were on Jesse Smollett's side. They were like, you did get pulled and they found out it really didn't happen. Right. Where are those people at now? They're like, they were people like, no, how you know he didn't get grabbed by them people and all that? And it didn't make sense. And then after a while, it didn't make sense because it wasn't true.
Right.
Where are the people who believed him at first? They backed the hell up real quick. In a situation like this, I'm you know, if it don't feel right, it ain't right to me. That's how I'm gonna go. So,
Capone, let me bring you in. Same thing. What's your reaction after seeing the family's response?
This all-new Aria is an elegant EV.
Yeah, with 389 horsepower.
It's electric.
With an edge.
I think Pierre has a great point about the mental illness. I think the daughter's suffering from some type of illness. Probably have done something like this before. If not, they were more prepared for it than it seemed unprepared. And I'm glad she just found a way home, regardless of what the situation is.
Yeah, great point. Danielle, let me bring you in. After seeing the family respond, and I know you watched this earlier, what were your thoughts?
I understand why Jonathan is quiet during his court case. Sometimes it's best not to say anything at all. If you can't elaborate on certain, like I said before, they can't say anything much about abduction or kidnap or go into great detail. It's best you like keep everything silent and let the investigation play out. And then when you are able to speak about it in detail, then you speak about it. Again, I'm not going to disregard the fact that if it was true or not, that's not up for me for debate here. It's just trying to get all of the facts that are coming out of the story. And for me, one of the things that I think this family should do is stay off of social media and stay away.
Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna end this live here, okay? I'm gonna end this live here, and we are going to. I see y'all tomorrow.
All right.
I'm sorry, my bad.